What's up, y'all? Name's Ivan. If you didn't know already, I'm Hmong. If you read the title of the video, you probably would have assumed that by now, but today we're going to be talking about Hmong folklore and mythology. Now, modern times now, like, it's especially today, I barely hear anyone, even the elders, I don't even hear them talk about the mythology and folklore of the Hmong. It's only like the superstitions, which count as the folklore, but like still, what about the mythology? What's our equivalent of Zeus? What's our equivalent of fucking Hercules? Where? Come on. Anyways, all that may or may not be answered. I'm just kind of winging it, but hey, the way I'm gonna pronounce, I'm just gonna like simplify it. I'm just gonna simplify the stories, right? So you guys can understand. I'm gonna put the Hmong name up on the screen somewhere when I see it. Just to give you a little bit of context, I can't like speak Hmong, but I can understand it. All right, let's go. We're gonna be starting off with the creation of the world. Our God, his name is Sho, like the God, you know. His name is Sho. He basically created the world and all living beings on it. Yeah, it's basically it. He's also known to be wise and benevolent, often helping the Hmong people out with their problems. If you're gonna have a god, you gotta have his evil counterpart, Satan. So basically, Hmong Satan is just this. I do not know how to pronounce this, so I'm just gonna call him Null. So Null over here is associated with chaos, destruction, death. He's Sho's evil rival, and he's often on Earth just trying to cause havoc and fuck shit up. So Sho has to show up to stop him. Yeah, that's basically it. He just shows, right? He just shows evil rival. Let's move on to the creation of the Earth. Now you might recall earlier how I said that Sho created the world and the people on it. But what about the actual Earth itself? Well, a frog made it. Yes, a skippity-doo-ass frog. Kermit the Frog here. His name is Blong Lu. Blong Lu created the Earth and the heavens. He made it so that humans and spirits lived on that planet and coexisted peacefully. What humans, as they usually do, is just fuck shit up. One day the humans doubted the claims, they started to doubt the claims of the frog. The frog said that the size of the earth and the world was as big as the palm of your hand and or the sole of your feet. They didn't believe that, so they jumped him. The humans jumped the frog and they killed him. So as the frog, just like doing a Family Guy death pose, just on his last legs, just about to bleed out and die, the frog cursed the humans and kind of fucked up everyone on the earth. He's basically just Megumi and Maharaga. Heck, I think that's why Megumi has a fucking frog in his arsenal. Part of the Shen Shao. Anyways, that's not the point. Basically, his dying curse, the frog's dying curse, he would separate the humans into spirits, making them live on two different worlds, the spirit world and the human world. He would make the humans susceptible to like diseases and death. He basically just introduced death to them. They were immortal, but he just introduced death to them. Leaves will start falling out of trees. It would alternate between hot and cold, which is basically just the seasons. Introduce seasons, man. No nice weather anymore. Now it's just inconsistent. And he basically took away their immortality. And by immortality, I meant humans used to have an ability where they would die and revive 13 days later. We basically pulled a Jesus when he killed the frog, and the frog took that away. I don't blame him. Like, imagine you're telling the truth, and your own subjects kill you. Shit, I would screw them over too. Let's talk about the sun and the moon and the day and night cycle. So there used to be a hero. His name is Yayor. He's basically the Hmong version of Hu Yi. So if you didn't know, there used to be 12 suns and 12 moons. But that seems like a little too much. You know that? So Yayor grabbed his bow and arrow and he shot 11 suns and 11 moons casually until there's like one left of each. The sun, being scared shitless, he does not want to die, so he runs away, leaving the world in an infinite Tsukuyomi, eternal darkness everywhere. Now the animals, they don't want to deal with this, so a cow, a horse, and a dog, and a rooster decide to team up to try to bring the sun back. They use their voice to they're like, hey, come back! But the sun doesn't listen to them. He's still scared. So none of the animals work until the rooster decides to step up. And they doubt the rooster because he's the smallest one out of all of them. But the rooster, absolute Giga Chad he is, he lets out a mighty crow and the sun comes back, impressed by the rooster. The reason was, even though he was the smallest, he had the loudest voice. The mightiest voice. See, size does not matter, it's about how you use it. In all seriousness though, that's why roosters crow in the morning to bring the sun back. Okay, I guess the archer's still there, but so yeah, that's the day and night cycle. To add on to the part about the sun and the moon, there are apparently two sisters, celestial sisters, that guard the sun and the moon. Ngau and Ngau. I probably pronounced this wrong, but Ngau protects the sun, Ngau protects the moon. Their names literally translate to Lady Sun and Lady Moon. They represent light, prosperity, and fertility. And to give even more, information about the sisters, the celestial sisters, Ngau and Dao Li. Dao Li is Lord Moon, so it's Lady Sun and Lord Moon. Basically, they run under the curse of lovers getting separated. So every solar eclipse is them just meeting each other. And the reason why they're separated is because in order for the whole coexisting to happen, both of them just need to get separated. These lovers, man. It's just tragic, bro. Stories like these are tragic. And apparently the Hmong people are thankful for their sacrifice of their relationship and love. Honestly, I just kind of feel bad for them. Alright, we're going to be talking about my goat, Shi Yi. Shi Yi is this guy. He's a warrior, a renowned warrior, known for slaying monsters and spirits. He's basically Hercules. He's known for his moral compass and wisdom. And he's also a very proud warrior. He's armed with a knife. This knife, you can't see it, yeah. He's dressed like a Hmong shaman, and he has a horse that he basically has Pegasus on him. Not much is known about him. The only notable thing I know about him, other than the fact that he slays monsters and shit, is that Noel tricked him into eating his own son. Kind of unfortunate for my goat, but hey, you can't have all W's, man. Alright, we're gonna be talking about the god of death. His name is Nraug, or Lord of the Other World. Basically, he's the Hmong equivalent of Hades or King Yama. So, he looks at your life and determines your outcome in heaven. There's 4 options: life, death, reincarnation, or rest. If you get chosen for life, you get to live in heaven. If you get death, you just die. And die in heaven. Sheesh, what did you do again? Anyways, reincarnation, you just go back to the mortal realm and live your life as something else. Whether it be like an animal, plant, human, mailbox, whatnot. And then rest. Basically, your soul just goes to rest and your game just ends there. Next up, we have Saul. the god of thunder and lightning. Besides being the god of thunder and lightning, there's like one story like related to him. So they caught him one day. They just tied bro up over, and they just hung him over a fire to dry. But he escaped because, like, honestly, bro, you're hung over a fire. So anyways, he escaped. And as he flew across the sky, he flew across, you know, like multiple rice paddies. And his thunderous movement caused the crops to start stunting their growth and start dying. Bro, started a famine. I don't know what the hell. Bro, why'd you do that? I don't blame him though. They tied him up. They just put him over a fire. Why? Why did they do it? I don't know. We're gonna be talking about this individual next. I do not know how to pronounce his name, man. Just know that he was the first Hmong shaman, and that's basically it. He also like helps like current Hmong shamans with like spiritually. See, it's kind of like all for one. It's kind of like all for one. We can like contact like past users. Yeah, it's kind of like that. That's basically his whole shtick. Whoa, yeah, yeah. We're gonna be talking about monsters now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a woozy. Okay, so you remember what I said about Blanc Lu and what he did? You know, Kermit, like him separating the humans and the spirits. Well, apparently there's still some overlap as both humans and spirits can like cross each other's worlds every now and then. And what I'm about to say next is like consequences to him splitting up both humans and spirits. Alright, so basically humans just started getting racist towards the spirits, especially the animals. Like the animals just took it up a notch. They started like harassing the spirits. So the spirits went up to show, you know, God one day. He was like, yo, help a brother out. We're getting persecuted out here. And Show was like, I got you, bro. So Show grabbed some sand and he went down and he threw sand. He chucked that shit into every human's eyes to blind them. Like, he just threw it like once so they couldn't see like the ghosts and stuff. They couldn't see the spirits anymore. But he got to the cats and the dogs. He started with the cats first. Show grabbed some sand, he threw it into the cat's eyes, and he asked the cat, "Can you still see the ghost?" The cat said yes. So he did it again, and he asked the same question, and it kept going on, back and forth, until the cat could like he just kind of got like a little too much sand. So he just asked him to stop because he was kind of getting annoyed. So he can slightly see the spirits, but not really, not as well as he used to. So the Show just stopped throwing sand at the cat's eyes. Then he got to the dog. I don't know what it is about the dog, but the dog is like a professional racist. Cause like Show, he threw the sand into the dog's eyes, and the dog just started tweaking the fuck out. He's like, like he started like exaggerating or some shit. But I don't know how Show bought it, but when he asked the same question to the dog. The dog was like, "Oh my god, it's everywhere. It hurts. I can't see anything. I can't see the ghost." His ass was lying, bro. He could still see the ghost clear as day. So Show just left. He just went back up to like do whatever God to do. And that's why cats can sense ghosts and dogs can see ghosts. We're going to be talking about an infamous monster or ghost from Hmong culture. It's called the Pungzhong. Yeah. If you're Hmong, this name sounds like it's like PTSD to you. This Raggedy Ann looking motherfucker. I'm going to show a picture of one to my non-Hmong viewers. If you're Hmong, you can look away. Alright, Hmong viewers, look away. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, you can look now. So basically the Pungzhong is a feminine spirit. and it's a ghost that wears a traditional Hmong dress. They're also associated with tigers. They ride on the back of tigers that can transform into cats. So Pongjong is like eating hard-boiled eggs, or just any eggs in general, and they're said to be troublemakers, causing mass hysteria and just haunt houses, spring, and just make you sick. It just kind of fucks you up mentally. A way to ward them off is by using chicken poop, and just like putting it around your house, or just having it near your house. This is hence why a bunch of Hmong families own poultry like chickens, ducks, and pigeons and stuff like that. Hlis are ghosts that they help deceased Hmong individuals to the afterlife, protecting them from harmful spirits and stuff. They're just guides. Za are water dragons that, you know, reside in the water. But like they're like 50-50 on whether or not they want to kill you or not. I mean, they can like help people like healing them and stuff, but they're ancient and powerful, so might as well just leave them alone, man. It says that if you encounter one and you just like, you know, just see one or encounter one, you're likely to return with like an illness and die. Also, they're not afraid to drown you. They will drown you and kill you. It's also said that pregnant women need to be like stayed away from the water because of the dragon Za. So I guess you could say you need to stay away from the Za. We just have a random old dragon named Jalao. He's just an old dragon who has to overcome trials that he faces every day. He's literally just Sisyphus, bro. What the hell? He's Ao Guang disguised as Sisyphus. I'm gonna talk about a very popular Hmong superstition. So, if you're a Hmong, you've probably heard this like once in your life. So basically, don't point at the moon or your ear is gonna get cut, because pointing at the moon disrespects the guardians and the moon goddess and the moon guardian. So they're just gonna cut your ear as punishment. And if you want to apologize, you gotta say the names of various animal shit in Hmong. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. Let's talk about the concept of the spiritual twin. Basically, in Hmong culture, in the spirit world, there's your spiritual twin. Here's you right now in the real mortal world, and here's your spiritual twin. Basically, he's an exact carbon copy of you, except that he's just a ghost. So, any like illnesses or misfortune that happens to you in the mortal world, it's because of the actions or conditions of your spiritual twin. So your spiritual twin could be like fucking around, and it just affects you. Nraug is the spiritual practice of a Hmong shaman healing you. So basically, it just heals you, like whether it's like physically, mentally, emotionally, you know, all that. So what they do is, right, they sacrifice an animal, whether it be like a pig or a chicken, right? And their spirits and other spirits are supposed to like guide the shaman. And what they do is, right, they get on a bench and they stand on top of it and they start chanting and drumming. And that bench is supposed to be like a horse or a Pegasus. Yeah, the Pegasus is coming back into play. So the Pegasus is just the Pegasus is there, right? And they're like chanting, and this process is connected to both like the spirit world and the physical world. So basically, they're going to like help you. The shaman is going to help you like spiritually and go by traveling to the spirit world to help you. If you're not Hmong and you're interested in seeing one of these like Nraug processes, you should search it up. It's interesting. So basically, that was a short retrospective of like the Hmong culture and its folklore and the mythology of it. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I'm the farthest thing from it. I'm just saying it to you guys in a way that you guys can understand. And so, I hope you guys learned something new.